Hi, in this video, let's discuss about using Bower in Visual Studio 2015 to manage client-side packages. This is Rajesh Gunasundaram, founder and editor of ProgrammerGuide.net. What is Bower? Bower is a package manager for JavaScript libraries that allows you to define, version, and retrieve your dependencies. Using Bower, we can manage client-side packages or dependencies in Visual Studio 2015. Bower in Visual Studio 2015. Visual Studio 2015 ships with its own version of several external tools such as Grunt, Gulp, Bower, Node and NPM. We can use Bower to manage all the client-side dependencies in our project. In this demo, we will create an empty ASP.NET Web application using Visual Studio 2015. Then we will install some of the client-side dependencies for the project such as jQuery and Bootstrap. Let's jump on to the demo. I'm creating a new project. And I'm naming the project as Bower Demo. I'm selecting ASP.NET Web Application Project. I'm selecting ASP.NET 5 empty template. We have all the necessary files loaded into our project and the solution has been created. Now I'm going to add a Bower configuration file to our project. I'm selecting client side and I'm selecting the Bower configuration file and I'm leaving the name as bower.json as it is. So we have bower.json file loaded into our project. So you can notice the Bower logo displayed as a transparent at the corner of the page, just to indicate bower.json is the Bower configuration file. I'm going to add few dependency files such as jQuery and Bootstrap. So when I type the dependency, Visual Studio interacts with the Bower server and it tries to load all the dependencies available in the server that matches to this particular searching criteria, that is jQuery. I'm selecting jQuery. Now Visual Studio is trying to find the list of versions available for jQuery, the Bower server, and it listed the currently available version, that is 2.2.1. It's the latest stable version of the package. When you select the second option, Visual Studio will try to match the major version, like it is 2 is the major version. Then whichever the latest version, that is 2.2.2 or 2.3, whichever is the latest version available in the server, it will try to load, matching the major version 2. If I select the third option, it will enable the Visual Studio to match the minor version, that is, it will leave 2.2 and it will try to see which is the latest minor version available in the server, like 2.2.2 or 2.2.3, etc. Okay. For this demo, I am just selecting the stable version 2.2.1. Now I am going to add Bootstrap. And as usual, Visual Studio is trying to find the list of versions available. I'm selecting the stable version 3.3.6 for the Bootstrap. Now I'm saving the file. The moment I save the file, Visual Studio runs something in the background. As you can see, there is an indicator here. Actually, Visual Studio is communicating with the Bower server and trying to fetch all the required packages that has been listed in the bower.json. Let me open the Solution Explorer and I'm expanding the dependencies node. Under this, you can notice a Bower folder which indicates that whatever the packages that has been managed by Bower will be listed under this folder. See, it has loaded Bootstrap and jQuery for us. Why? Because these are the two packages that I have listed under the bower.json file. Let me try to show you something. Let me expand the www root folder, which is a public folder that will be accessed publicly. Here there is a new folder that has been created by Bower called lib. Okay, when you expand this lib, you will notice all the necessary Bootstrap dependencies and jQuery dependencies has been loaded. Whatever the dependencies that we have seen here, all those physical files has been loaded into this lib folder under www root folder. So in our index.html file, we can refer whatever the CSS or JS files that is available in this lib folder. That's all for the demo. If you like this video, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel Programmer Guide Net. You can also like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Whenever you get time, you can also visit our website programmerguide.net to learn more things in technology. That's all folks. Thanks for watching. Happy coding. This is Rajesh Gunasundaram signing off from programmerguide.net official YouTube video channel.